Hi guys, it is the next day and I wanted to share with you how things ended last night. So it was a very crazy moment. I was filming with Tammie basically, and I was supposed to be at a certain time at home to meet Mew, which you saw already, a cat that I am going to be cat sitting for the next few weeks. However, somehow I left my keys in the other bag. This really never happens, but my neighbor had a spare key, so I was thinking, oh, it's all fine, I'll just get my neighbor to get the spare key and that will be fine, because she's going on vacation anyway. So she was asking me to meet up yesterday and I was like, oh perfect, so we should have met. It's like she knew that it had to be that day that we met for some reason. However, the key somehow didn't work. I locked one of the locks that I normally don't lock, but because I was away cat sitting for my sister on a completely other part of town, I locked that lock and that key did not open this lock. So here I was with the cat, with a bunch of his stuff that the owners brought, and it was just a very embarrassing moment for me because I really try to be the role model, especially when it comes to animals. I really want to be really responsible and show up on time, and in general show up on time, honor my obligations and all that. So it was just like a really stressful period. However, the owners were super nice. Tammie was super chill, which I really appreciated in this moment. She was like, it's all working out, don't worry about it, you're the only one freaking out. And then my neighbor was super nice that she took care of Mew, the cat, while I had to go back to my sister's apartment to get the key from the other bag, which I also left. It was just really poor time management on my end, and I was just mostly disappointed with myself. Now, normally when things don't go as planned, I freak out a little bit, but I quickly calm down and just trust that this is how it's supposed to happen and just go with the flow. However, when other people are concerned and involved in this situation, I get a little bit stressed out. I really wanted to do this follow-up video to be honest with you and just tell you that I know that sometimes on social media people seem like, yeah, it's all good all the time, happy vibes, and I am definitely one of those people. I don't normally post the moments when I'm feeling stressed out, but I really wanted to acknowledge it. I did stress out and I did get really worried. I felt really guilty that I was, so irresponsible. I made a mistake and I felt really bad about it. And thankfully everyone involved was super nice and they understood that it happens, because yes, it happens and I'm human, which Tammie also mentioned a few times, like, you're human, it happens. I was like, yes, I guess I am. And that's fine too, you guys. We have to accept that we are human and we make mistakes. But I just also want to say that it's okay to freak out. Well, from my experience, I personally understood that I need to give myself permission to freak out, because I am normally a person who would really just try to shift into the positive as soon as possible and just be chill all the time, which is a great thing. But honestly, what that resulted in is me holding a lot of anxiety. And the thing is, like, if you do not express what you're feeling, you cannot process those emotions. And in the long run, I feel, and that has been just my experience, that it's better to give yourself permission to freak out as much as you need to, process the information, go through this, just express whatever you're feeling in this moment. That way you are going to shift from that moment of freaking out quicker. The key is not to stay in this moment. What I needed in that moment is to freak out, and I enter in my, problem solving mode. I enter in my, okay, how do we fix the situation? Because that's kind of my forte. I just go into the mode, okay, let's fix this. And I just try to keep my attention in the present moment as much as possible to really make sure that I am handling the situation correctly. And so I freaked out, and you know what? It's okay to freak out. I'm not gonna say like I'm chill all the time. I'm not chill all the time, but am I really getting back in the flow? Yes, I am. The thing is, you have to honor whatever's coming up and not suppress it. The key is not to suppress it. You need to go through the motions. You need to feel whatever you're feeling, but don't stay there, okay? So what happened was that once I left the cat with my neighbor, I was like, focusing on the next thing. So next step, go to my sister's. Next step, make sure that I'm doing whatever I need at her place before she comes back from her trip. So the cat, checking in on that cat. It was a mad situation. So just checking it one step at a time. And finally everything of course worked out as well. Thank God. This cat is super chill. I mean, I was really lucky that he's really relaxed. Some cats would not be happy in this situation and could feel stressed out. He was just so sweet and so nice. I'm so grateful, and everyone was super chill. I'm so grateful for my neighbor who was so kind to jump in the situation, help me out. So yeah, I mean, I believe that universe really aligned everything. But what I want to say is, what this means to me is I have to look at the pattern that I manifested here. And that is that I'm in a pattern of a fixer, being a fixer. So I was relaxing on the boat and I was really, you know, in a really nice flow. And then I suddenly was thrown into this situation where I had to solve a bunch of problems. I think that's a pattern that I need to clear so I can give myself permission to relax and surrender even more. I am grateful for this experience, and I'm grateful that it has been shown to me, because I do believe that everything in my surroundings, everything in your physical reality is just showing you what is in your subconscious mind. So that was my subconscious mind basically showing me that I still am manifesting the pattern of problem solver, and I need to be in that mode all the time. So if I want to change it, I need to change my belief system and just, you know, change it to the fact that maybe I can relax sometimes. I think it's important to take a step back after the experience and analyze it in a way and just see, what has this taught me? What has this experience brought to me, and why did it happen? So I don't spend time feeling guilty, because in the end everything worked out and it's fine. I look at the thing and be like, okay, so next time when I manifest this kind of a situation, these are the things that I will do differently, and this is what I need to shift for this situation not to occur. So I hope this helps. I just wanted to kind of show a very honest and real experience from my life to kind of help you understand how I approach everyday life, because I believe that things are always working out as they should, but the thing is, like, it doesn't always go according to your plan. Sometimes things happen that are out of your control, and sometimes you get out of alignment. But the thing is, like, what do you do when you get out of the alignment, and how do you bring yourself back in, and how can you learn from this experience? This is like how I would approach any situation, really. I would kind of see what it has shown me, how I can manifest it differently next time, and kind of be more aware of the pattern that I have in my subconscious mind and how I can shift it. See you guys in another video, and if you found this helpful, please consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. Your support actually makes a difference, so take a moment to do that. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Namaste.